You're most welcome. Welcome to Business Speak.
Excel and reflects the glory. We are next year. Do you see a
Yeah, my papa, Edipa. You're most welcome. The Business People Show. You're most welcome once again to the COPBN Business People Show. And today, as always, we're still exploring that question. What exactly is God's business in today's business? We're hooking up with another businessman, an entrepreneur for that matter, who is very enterprising. His business name is Faya Consult, and he combines almost every other part and every other thing to make sure business rolls. Mr. Buje is a multi-disciplinary entrepreneur, a car rental executive, a printing executive, and also a consultant. His business name, Faya Consults. By the time we're through with him, I'm sure you will feel the need or the edge to not to look down on your business, however small or big, but get the edge to go on. Why don't we hook up with him, Mr. Abraham Jima Buje.
Business People is brought to you by the COP Business Network, Greater Accra Chapter.
Business People is sponsored by Cold Fire. Extinguish fire from your life. Cold Fire. Freeze fire. Ignite. Repower your mobile devices. And Kangen Water. Change your water, change your life.
Abraham Jima Buje. Who is Abraham Buje?
Oh, so a young man, very enterprising, and then I'm married.
Right, okay. Any children?
Not yet.
Right.
Biological, but I have other ones I stay with.
Okay.
And then I work for myself for now as a capacity building consultant, a businessman. So we have 3 categories that we do, and our business name is Faya Consults.
Faya Consult.
Yes.
Faya Consult. I see.
Faya Consults.
F-I-R.
F-A-R. F-A-Y.
F-A-Y-A.
Y-A, yeah. F-A-Y-A. Faya Consults.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Faya
So
Consult.
we have the guitar printing side,
Okay.
and then we have the consultancy, and then the car renting aspects.
What's your background?
I'm a social worker.
Okay.
I'm a trained social worker from the University of Ghana.
So how did you get involved with what you do currently?
So business has been something I love to do from childhood. I started my own business in class 6 when I used my saved money to start a balloon and knockout selling.
Wow.
Yeah, I live in Kumasi, and I schooled in Kumasi, and I visited my parents on vacation at the village. When I'm moving from Kumasi, I will buy some of these things to the village and sell and keep their returns, and that was how I started. And back on Legon campus, I was selling scratch cards, and then that one was transfer,
Yes.
and then pen
When it
drives.
used to be space to space.
Yes,
Okay.
pen drives. No, I used to do space to space, but when I moved to campus at Legon, I couldn't carry the space to space, but now it has to be the transfer. Mobile transfer, credit transfer, and then the cards, and then pen drives as well. So that was what I did to cater for myself when I was in school. Yeah, so when I completed, then I started the printing. Got a place on campus, a container, and I started printing with one small machine. Yes. So we started from there, and then I joined, I was employed at Legon as a teaching assistant, and I worked there from 2013 to 2016. Then I joined another company called Said Consults, a consultancy firm. I worked with them from 2016 to 2019, and I resigned to work for myself on full time.
Why did you resign?
Okay, I think I needed to move on.
You needed to move on.
Yes. So
Okay.
I had to resign and then focus on the business and then grow my business.
Right. So let me get this. We're told from a layman's perspective that entrepreneurs like yourself are problem solvers. Printing consultancy, and what else?
Car renting.
Car rental. Why?
Yeah, so with the printing, when I started my masters, when my hostel, we didn't have it there. And I also saw when we went to the photocopy and printing attendants, they didn't understand our needs. Sometimes with the editing, the formatting of the work, they didn't understand it. So I felt, why can't I put something together, start something where I will appreciate the needs of the students and I will meet their needs. So then I started in a container that had been abounding for years. And then I bought one small printer and then we started from there. So by God's grace, we keep growing. We started in 2012 and then we kept on growing till now. So we expanded to have, I used to have this small machine, and then we started buying the giant machines, and now we have a number of them.
Business People is brought to you by the COP Business Network, Greater Accra Chapter.
Business People is sponsored by Cold Fire. Extinguish fire from your life. Cold Fire. Freeze fire. Ignite. Repower your mobile devices. And Kangen Water. Change your water, change your life.
Starts or grows business, and was that never a problem, finance or capital?
Yeah, capital should not be the problem. Your focus is the issue. So once I decided to go into printing, initially I needed at least 6,000 cedis to kick off. And I didn't have that money. A young person in school, I started my masters, and I didn't have the money anywhere because I was sponsoring myself. So what I did was I prayed into it first, and then I spoke to friends about it. Interestingly, the friend who decided to help me gave me 200 cedis. And out of that 200 cedis, I went to town and then spoke to people who were into these machines, photocopier machines and printing, and spoke to them. And eventually they were not ready to let go, like on credits. Okay, so I was able to convince them that my integrity could be assured. And one gentleman offered, after speaking with him, the 200 cedis was able to purchase a small printer that was 300 cedis. But he said I could pay the remaining later. And this man was able to give me all the things that I needed, 2 photocopiers, and we went on partnership. So we started a business with that. So the capital did not keep me off, but the focus kept me going.
So, Abraham, you're married, you have a wife. How many hours do you work a week?
How many hours I can't tell for now, because I work at any time I'm supposed to work. Once there's work, man must work.
Sure.
Yes.
Right. So you have a consultancy and you work for multiple agencies.
Yes.
Some may well be, or some are multinational. And then you have your printing business, and you also have a car rental business. Doesn't this come in the way of family?
No, not at all. Not at all. Because what is the challenge when I'm taking off to the field? Like we stay on the field for maybe 61 days.
Wow.
Yes. And with that, I try to come home maybe once every 2 weeks to visit the family to see how they are doing.
Right.
And then I go back.
Right. Okay. Let me hold for here.
Business People is brought to you by the COP Business Network, Greater Accra Chapter.
Never wait for fire to destroy your family and property. Protect your family, your car, and all properties from any unexpected fire outbreak. Cold Fire Extinguishing Agent is now the best choice. Install Cold Fire in your homes, cars, offices, and all premises. Cold Fire puts out fire 10 times faster than water. Cold Fire is the only extinguishing agent that does not expire and does not require 6-month or 1-year regular servicing. Cold Fire will easily turn hot surfaces to cold. Cold Fire is biodegradable and non-toxic. The best part is, in worst case situation, Cold Fire gives you 5 minutes window to exit the fire without burning. Fire is a disaster, so protect your family and your properties from fire forever. For purchase or delivery, call Afritech Solution on 0502-024-966 or codefireafrica.com. Locate Afritech Solution at Hacho, first floor of Abrefi Plaza. Cold Fire, freeze fire. The secret to ultimate well-being. In fact, it is the most common natural component, water.
Water forms about 70% of our body and hence has to be in the required pH to keep our body healthy and withstand all diseases, bacteria and virus.
Kangen water is currently the only water proven and certified to serve this purpose.
Good drinking water should always measure 7.5 or more on a pH scale.
Only Kangen water gives you 8 to 9 pH, accepted and adapted worldwide.
This way, our immune system will be strong.
Kangen water detoxifies your system, cleans your colons, kidneys, livers, boosts your immune system and keeps you younger.
Start your journey to a new life.
Drink 4 liters of Kangen water every day. For bulk purchase and delivery, please call or WhatsApp 0241 449 191 or visit us online. Kangen water. Change your water, change your life. Have you ever been in a fix where your phone is your only way out, but your phone battery runs out when you need it the most? Introducing Ignite Charging Solutions. Power your mobile devices with an Ignite charging station anywhere, anytime. Our charging devices come in desktop chargers, portable charging and cocktail tables, in-car chargers, charging kiosk with lockers and screens for advertising, wall and stand mount charging stations, slim, sleek and mini power banks. Ignite chargers are perfect for homes, offices, hotels, restaurants, clubs, bars, banks, airports, cars, and at all indoor and outdoor events. Call us on 0244 238423 or visit us on all social media platforms and on www.myignite.co.uk. Now you can take charge of your life whenever, wherever. Ignite, we power your mobile devices.
Once again, welcome to the COPBN Business People Show, and today we're hooking up with Mr. Abraham Jima Bujay, an entrepreneur. As we mentioned in previous shows, we're still exploring that ultimate question: what exactly is God's business in today's business? And by the time we're through with this show, I'm sure you'll find to some extent the ultimate answer to the ultimate question.
It's always good for you to be ready to do anything to keep you going. So don't discriminate against jobs. Yes, if you want to make it the top, don't discriminate between jobs, because sometimes people will come to do certain things and your employees may not be around and you think you are the boss, so you tell the person go and come tomorrow. No, I must do what's supposed to do.
Take it up and you do it.
Yes,
delivery for you.
Exactly, and it does gives my customers and clients the kind of reliability that for them they are always available to assist us. Somebody call at midnight, very early in the morning. It's good you came at this time, because very soon the students will be trooping here up and down with their thesis and all that, and because they think we do good jobs for them.
Wow.
Yes, so I think once you want to get to the top, then you should be ready to do anything that keeps you going.
Do you ever feel, or have you ever felt demoralized?
Yes.
And what would demoralize?
Sometimes when you need money to move business and all friends and others are turning back to you, and it feels like, oh, so sometimes people come to you for support, but when you need it, it becomes so difficult.
Let me take this as my rather very last question. Funding, capital. Would you recommend perhaps accessing loans or depending on friends and family for starters?
For me, I have a personal policy not to take loans from banks.
You're a smart person.
So I do depend on family and friends.
Crowdfunding.
And I think one thing that's kept me going is trust and then reliability. When I take your money and I give you tomorrow, I will make sure I get your money for you tomorrow. Yes, and I have friends who can call me and ask, Abraham, do you need money?
Wow.
Yes, even just last week somebody called that I told you I have some money there and I'm going to get it for you. Will you need it? I said, bring it. Once money comes, I'll work with it for you. So that has been.
Thank you.
Business People is brought to you by the COP Business Network, Greater Accra Chapter.
Business People is sponsored by Cold Fire. Extinguish fire from your life. Cold Fire. Freeze fire. Ignite. Repower your mobile devices. And Kangen Water. Change your water. Change your life.
I want to suggest that the best way for the future of Pentecost is for Pentecost to recognize that we need a theonomical system. A theonomical system is that an economy that is ruled by God. Use theology, that is the knowledge of God, to develop the economy, that is the economic system. All governments are basically interested in the wealth of the nation, producing, increasing production of per capita income, improving the welfare of the citizens, ensuring security. And the best way to do it as a church, if we want to possess the nations, is that the church must get involved in business. You can't separate church and government. You can't separate church and business. The church must get involved in business. The church must own the business. The church must own the nation. The church must own the property. The church must own the systems. Then we transform the system to please God. So Jesus said we should go and promote the kingdom of God in this earth. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. That is the way forward. So I want to suggest to the executive council, the various heads and directors, that it's about time Pentecost went business. God bless you. See you.
When you look at the Bible, money is one of the core areas that God spoke about it more than hell. When money is mentioned 2,000 more times than hell, money is spoken more than poverty. So you cannot delink Christianity and church without money. After you pray and you fast, you have to eat. The testimony that you are the salt of this world and the light of this world by Matthew 16:18. You see, you cannot be a salt where you are not tasty. If you are a salt, you must be tasty. So you cannot be a Christian that you are always in poverty. And how do you invite people to come and join the Christianity? You see, and when you look at the Bible, there wasn't anywhere that poor people were following Jesus. Even those that were poor who followed them, he made them fishers of fish. So I think that the biblical principle, when you follow Jesus, Malachi 3 verse 80 talks about there should be a distinction between the righteous and the unrighteous. So the distinction should be clear that when you come to Jesus, your life with the old and new should be clear. And so the difference must be clear that you came to Jesus, you were poor, he made you rich. And once you are working, you are paying your tithes, you are doing your business on the godly principles, you must take it up. You see, the networking has a lot of benefit, being that when we know ourselves together, we share our testimonies together, we share our difficulties together. I may have something I will share with one businessman, it will help him to grow. Another person also will share with that. You see, in business, it's networking. Business is trading, and in trading, you need a customer to talk to. And if you have a client also who, or a friend who also have the ideas, you are able to share and even is able to avoid risks and so many things. And you see, in business, you need knowledge. The more you are more associated, the more exposure you become. If you are not being exposed, you cannot be an international business person. So it is very critical and very important. There's a saying that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a step. So when you start by even being a commission agent, it's business. So when you start from that, then you climb. You become then a multi-millionaire by owning shopping malls. So there are levels. I will not term it smaller because the smaller turn into the greater ones. But you start from the fundamental, the basic one, and then it's like you are starting education. You have to start from crèche, then you end up in university. But that doesn't see that crèche is small because that's the beginning.
That's the foundation.
So the beginning of every business starts, and then you end somewhere. Establishing a business is one. Sustainability of the business is the, and as when you read 1 Corinthians, Paul will say that I planted the seed, Apollo watered it, and it was God who make it grow. So the planting has a stage. The watering also is, and the watering is where you need networking, you need godly principles. As you've planted, as for everyone, God has imbibed in us the creativity that you can create everything. But now the watering and the growing is in the hands of God. You need people to help you water, and then God will make it grow. So I would say that every businessman, somebody must help you to water, and then when you watered your business, it will grow. As for the planting, everybody can start it, but the watering. So it is good to network, and with godly people, you are able to develop and become a strong. I am a testimony of that. That my education is a technical education, and God, through the leadership of the church and joining and developing and moving, this is how far the Lord has brought me. So I'm a testimony to every believer that God can turn your destiny to a greater height.
Business People is brought to you by the COP Business Network, Greater Accra Chapter.
Never wait for fire to destroy your family and property. Protect your family, your car, and all properties from any unexpected fire outbreak. Code Fire Extinguishing Agent is now the best choice. Install Code Fire in your homes, cars, offices, and all premises. Code Fire puts out fire 10 times faster than water. Code Fire is the only extinguishing agent that does not expire and does not require 6-month or 1-year regular servicing. Code Fire will easily turn hot surfaces to cold. Code Fire is biodegradable and non-toxic. The best part is, in worst case situation, Code Fire gives you 5 minutes window to exit the fire without burning. Fire is a disaster, so protect your family and your properties from fire forever. For purchase or delivery, call Afritech Solution on 0502-024-966 or codefireafrica.com. Locate Afritech Solution at Hacho, first floor of Abrefi Plaza. Code Fire, freeze fire. The secret to ultimate well-being. In fact, it is the most common natural component, water.
Water forms about 70% of our body and hence has to be in the required pH to keep our body healthy and withstand all diseases, bacteria and virus.
Kangen water is currently the only water proven and certified to serve this purpose.
Good drinking water should always measure 7.5 or more on a pH scale.
Only Kangen water gives you 8 to 9 pH, accepted and adapted worldwide.
This way, our immune system will be strong.
Kangen water detoxifies your system, cleans your colons, kidneys, livers, boosts your immune system, and keeps you younger.
Start your journey to a new life.
Drink 4 liters of Kangen water every day. For bulk purchase and delivery, please call or WhatsApp 0241 449 191 or visit us online. Kangen water. Change your water, change your life. Have you ever been in a fix where your phone is your only way out, but your phone battery runs out when you need it the most? Introducing Ignite Charging Solutions. Power your mobile devices with an Ignite charging station anywhere, anytime. Our charging devices come in desktop chargers, portable charging and cocktail tables, in-car chargers, charging kiosk with lockers and screens for advertising, wall and stand mount charging stations, slim, sleek and mini power banks. Ignite chargers are perfect for homes, offices, hotels, restaurants, clubs, bars, banks, airports, cars, and at all indoor and outdoor events. Call us on 0244 238423 or visit us on all social media platforms and on www.myignite.co.uk. Now you can take charge of your life whenever, wherever. Ignite, we power your mobile devices.
Abraham, tell me, how you mentioned how you received 200 CDs back then from a friend, and with that you prayed into it. How has the God factor helped you stay in business?
Great. So I want to thank my friend Solomon Kwao. He gave me that money, and it's been a blessing.
Wow.
Yeah. So I do well to also appreciate me anytime I meet him. So I prayed into it, and I had the courage to move out there.
How do you appreciate him whenever you meet him?
At least I do well to give him at least 200 CDs whenever I meet him.
Fantastic.
Yes.
So 200 every time you
Yes.
meet him. Okay. So then you from there?
So, and you know, I spoke to other people, but you know, he was the one willing to offer. Yeah. So I prayed into it, and then I had the courage to go out there with that money, and that was how things started. So we were able to speak to somebody who also got touched and decided to partner because he had the one who was selling these machines.
Photocopiers.
Eventually, he got them into his car and he drove to campus, Legon, and he set off those things for me and we started business. And interestingly, I worked for 3 months and I told him I want to buy my own machines. And yes, it was just phenomenal because I was committed to it, and we were running 24-hour service.
Wow. On campus?
On campus.
Okay.
Why? And I was also a student.
Doing what?
I was doing my master's then.
Okay.
Yes. So I had one Pensa friend, my first employee, Sammy. Yeah, and Sammy was also hardworking, and we were running shifts.
Okay.
He goes to sleep, I come. He goes, I come. That was how we were rotating. And he was also a student. Yes, doing his first degree. So that was how we were able to manage the business until we started bringing other people on board. So God has been a pillar. Anytime we are stressed and don't know what to do, we have to move back to Him. There was a challenge in 2016.
Okay.
Then the university said they needed the space. So we had to move. We had no place to go, and we had to fall on God. And thankfully, we had the offer at School of Public Health to come and operate their documentation center, and that has been a great transformation in the business life. We have two, for the printing side, we have 2 branches now. One at Sabah Hall, and one at SPH. Where
Wow.
So and that has been it. God has been a pillar. Anytime we are stressed, we go to God for strength.
Well, Abraham, we can't be so thankful. We're really very grateful, and we're thankful for your time. God bless you, and keep praying.
Amen.
Business will grow.
Amen.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Good.
Thank you.
Business People is brought to you by the COP Business Network, Greater Accra Chapter.
Business People is sponsored by Cold Fire. Extinguish fire from your life. Cold Fire, freeze fire. Ignite, we power your mobile devices. And Kangen Water, change your life.